Hi. Since the kids are home from school now with the virus, and many of my young friends have suddenly become homeschooling parents, I figured I'd use my 25 years of experience as a teaching artist with the Center for Creative Education to give them some ideas of curriculum areas they can work with their kids at home and have fun and be educational at the same time. So I'm going to get on once a week or so and give you some ideas. I hope you'll tune in. Our first project comes from a kindergarten class that I taught as the kids were learning about living versus non-living things. And my first project was a pet rock to demonstrate, obviously, non-living things. So what you can do is go for a walk in your neighborhood or even in your own yard and try to find some stones that are nice and smooth and might make a nice pet. You can wash them off real good. And then just with some simple materials we have around the house, let's turn it into our pet. I like to use tacky glue because it holds things in place, but if you don't have that in your house, you can use Elmer's glue, you can use hot glue as long as you do it for your child. And so let's start by giving our pet rock some eyes. There we go. And I always keep these little, I call them treasure boxes for my students, just filled with all kinds of little doodads, and they love choosing from them to come up with some cute ideas for their projects. So I'm going to give my pet rock a little bit of yarn for hair. Whoop! Starting to take shape already. And I don't have a marker on me right now, but you can draw a smile for the mouth, or maybe you can find a pipe cleaner, or who knows? I'm going to give my pet rock a little pom-pom nose too. You can use bottle caps and things you have around if you don't have art supplies like I do. So anyway, that is basically our first project. Going for the walk with your child is a great way to get them outdoors in sunshine and fresh air and find their pet. Here's some examples I got off the internet to show you some other ideas of simple pet rocks you can make. And then this is one of my students. I have her covered up there for privacy purposes, but she came up with that color on her own. She took a marker, and I don't even know how she got that whole white rock covered pink, but I loved it. So that's my first idea. See if you can try this with your kids, have some fun, and when I see you next time, I'll talk about what I did for my project on the living things and what they need versus our non-living pet rock. See you next time.